Hello everyone, and welcome to the Penny Hunts channel. I'm Chelsea, and today I will be thrifting. This is a thrifting video. So if you're not into that, I completely understand, but I did want to share that with you up front and in the beginning of this video. This particular book I found at the thrift for like $1.99, and I was able to get it for my sister because she has a baby on the way. I was also able to find this beautiful Disney quilt for the baby's nursery that I am going to give to my sister who's expecting a little boy. That's a phone table. In just a second, I'm going to show you a beautiful gift basket that I put together for my sister on her birthday and gave it to her using mostly only thrift items. This is the gift basket I got my sister. I was shooting for like a 50s theme, and I felt like I accomplished that. What you can't see is the beautiful basket that this is all in. I also thrifted the basket, the blanket. I washed the blanket and washed out the basket as good as I could. Wasn't dirty, but you know, I just wanted to make this look so nice and elegant with the 50s theme, and I felt like I accomplished that. This cookbook was an older cookbook, and I felt like it went so great with the theme that I was trying to present to her, along with those dishes that were checkered yellow, and I loved them so much. I hope that she enjoyed this basket, and she uses this cookbook because I wrote her a pretty little message in the front, because she is on her way to be a mother and a wife and a homemaker. Okay, let's see. Now, this is the juicy part. Vintage wooden bowls. It's a whole set for $8.99. These are not the same exact design as the bowls that I found in Goodwill, but these are the same pretty much, and they're a set of 9 as well as the ones I found. And look at the price on these. This is why I knew I had scored in Goodwill today. I may or may not do this purse. It is 75% off. Let's see. 75% off for the green tags. That would be pretty to put my initials on that because it's so empty. Ooh, so tempting. Oh, don't forget this. hubby would like this. That locks on there. $5. Okay, so I was iffy about the purse, and it did say $7.99. However, it was a green tag, and what they told me was green tags were 75% off, I believe. Ended up only paying $2 for this purse, and I just like it. I like the looks of it. It's big, and I could also put my initials on it. $2 for a handbag. That's a good deal in my opinion. These right here were the highlight of the haul because they are solid wood. I love this sunflower pillow. I really did. I loved it so much. I thought maybe that was a little pricey for the sunflower pillow, but I love sunflowers. That's my favorite flower. That's the flowers I had as my bouquet and my centerpieces for my wedding. And so I paid $4 for that sunflower pillow. This was the moment I was waiting for. This solid piece of beautiful hand-carved, handcrafted wood bowl. It is magnificent. I cannot believe I looked up on it to get it for $9, you guys. I need to clean it. I'm definitely going to polish it up and clean it. But this is solid wood. And I was so ecstatic when I seen it, because when I seen it, it was all taped up. It was bulky. It had the price tag on it, but I couldn't see it clearly. And in my mind, I was thinking, oh, this has got to be like a $20 set. Nope. Lo and behold, it was only $8.99. I could not pass that up. I actually had like this window shutter that was in my buggy. It was a metal shutter with a wood frame, and I thought it was so cute for a type of decor or decoration. I didn't even show it in the video because I just absolutely, I pulled it out of my buggy when I seen these. Like I said, I was on a budget. Pulled it out of my buggy and put it back and grabbed these. I was able to find this little trinket box, and I thought it was adorable. I do not know why but again, for 99 cents, you could keep your earrings, your rings, even your medicine in this little box. I had to grab it, don't know why. That's just me, had flowers on it. I'm a sucker for flowers, as you can tell. So, and I'm actually collecting cookbooks. Old school, vintage, antique looking cookbooks. I looked at this one. I seen that this was from Texas. I'm in Alabama, so I thought that was interesting. And it was printed in 1985. So I had to do it. I had to go with it. And I'm going to be, putting a little spot together specifically for my little antique cookbooks. And if you want to know why I'm collecting antique cookbooks, or I'm collecting cookbooks, it's just something that I took a notion to do. With that being said, if the internet were to go down or anything catastrophic happened, and the internet was no longer here, we would have to go back in time to reading our books and reading our cookbooks. And I honestly loved that there was no markings in this one, that I found. Everything was very well kept in this book. I had to do it. I had to get it. Not to mention I homeschool my kids. So if we are doing a home economics class, these cookbooks will be beneficial to them. Now moving on to, like I said, I homeschool my kids, so I decided why not, it is Black History Month, and why not buy this book? It's perfect condition. It was 99 cents. Who was George Washington Carver? And we are going to be able to read all about that. And this is our book to keep for only 99 cents. Who could beat that? Okay, moving right along. I seen that cherry journal just sitting there on the shelf, and it had no writing in it that I could find. And this is like a sewn cover, it's not plastic, it is fabric, and it's beautiful, no spots, no stains, and it was $2.99. Had to do it. Like I said, I homeschool my kids, so this Boston pencil sharpener really caught my eye. It was only 99 cents. So I had to do that. And it works perfectly. And yes, we don't always use mechanical pencils when we homeschool. So I definitely needed that. Not to mention, that can just be a antique decor for display if all else fails. Moving along to the final thing, well, not the final thing, because my husband actually, I did get that long pan with the long handle that you could sit on top of maybe a fire and cook with. And he has taken it and he has ran away with it. So I don't know where it's at, but I did buy it, yes, because it was $5. And there he is, happy with his
Man, I love
pot.
this pot. I've been cooking rice out here all day with it, and it's awesome.
You ain't cooked no rice today.